It's the BlindHomie Rico Richy. Yep. Welcome y'all to Blindside Reaction Talk TV, and I am your host, your BlindHomie Rico Richy. Thank y'all for joining me in the Lions Den, baby. Hey, we just gonna have have a little conversation, y'all. So if you wanna come in and have a conversation with the BlindHomie, come on, y'all. Come on in, baby. And while y'all do that, I'm gonna just look at something right quick while I wait on y'all to fall in. Mm-hmm. Come on in, my people. With my grind to win supporters, with my blind homie supporters, man. Y'all come on in and have a conversation with your blind homie. You feel me? Cali, Indiana, Kentucky, New York, Florida, the Carolinas, Georgia. You better be in here, Georgia. Georgia stand up. Yeah, go dogs. The Alabamians, the Louisianians, the Texans, um, the Nevadians, the New Mexicans, the Alaskians, the Washington states, you know what I'm saying? The Wisconsinians, the South Dakotians, the North Dakotians, the Virginians, you know what I'm saying? The Marylands, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, come on in, come on, the Pennsylvanians. Let's go, come on in, y'all, come on in, come kick it with the blind homie, man. I'm just taking me a sip of my sweet tequila. You feel me?
Showing items 1 to 2 of 2.
Y'all come on in. Y'all come have a conversation with your blind homie for a minute, man. Let's talk. Let's discuss some stuff. Yeah. Let's
Showing
get
items 1 to 3
into
of 3.
some ish. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let's get into some ish. You feel me? Let's talk about some stuff, man. Let's
Showing
talk
items 1 to 5 of
about
5.
some stuff. How y'all doing? Come on in.
2 minutes, 47 seconds. Add dot focus underscore. Yezo button. Tap to activate.
Yo.
At Maribel Airs 2201. Hi button. Tap
Hi.
to. Creator tools button. Out of list. At Sammer 273. Why are you living in a small life event button. In list. 6 items. Tap to activate.
Oh, hold on. I like
Speech
for
rate.
y'all to hear what I hear. So.
Speech rate 130. Speech rate 109%.
Slow it
Speech rate
down for y'all so y'all can
100%.
hear what I hear. You feel me? Just in case my audience don't believe I'm blind or whatever. Yes, I'm completely blind, all the way blind, 100%. You feel me? You can ask my mama, my daddy, my family, and my homies. But what we got here?
Creator tools. At dot focus underscore. I'm high as fuck.
Me
Button.
too,
In
bruh.
list. 8 items. Tap
That's
to
why we finna
activate.
get, bro. I'm
Showing
glad you
items
here
4
with
to
me,
10
cause
of
we gonna
10.
talk about some Tupac-ish.
Showing items
Y'all,
5 to 11 of 11.
we finna talk for a minute. Y'all wanna kick it with the blind? Please come kick it with the blind homie. As you come in, if you don't mind, please hit the like. You know what I'm saying? Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe. Thank you for those who's coming in the comments. I really appreciate you guys again.
Showing items
I
6
just
to
want to
12 of
thank
12.
I want to thank my supporters that are in Indiana, Kentucky, the Marylands, Californians, the Floridians.
Showing items 7 to
Everybody
13
that's
of
joining in with the
13.
blind homie, man, wherever you are right now, the blind homie appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? For coming and kicking with your blind homie, you feel me? I am him, Rico
Showing
Richy
at
himself.
Maribel Airs 2201. Am sorry for you. Button. Showing items 9 to 15 of 15.
Don't be.
Tap to activate.
I'm blessed. Trust me, I'm very blessed. I have no kind of regrets about not being able to see lights or anything. I mean, sometimes it can be upsetting and angry and make you angry and stuff like that. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, God made me this way for a reason. So whatever reason He chose to take out my sight, I just accept it. Is it hard? Hell yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard, but I'm very gifted. You know, very, very, very self-sufficient. You feel me? I pretty much can do, whatever I want to do except drive. Unless the homies get too drunk and they need a designated driver and they feel like being on a dumb ish and they pass me the keys. You feel me? And bro in the driver's seat, like, man, just keep straight, hold the wheel straight. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, I'm very blessed. True enough, it gets upsetting sometimes that you know what I'm saying? Cause I knock over shit I don't be trying to knock over, like my liquor. That get aggravating. You feel me? Then I gotta go places and trust other people's sight. When I want some shit, I might end up with the shit that they want me to have. You know what I'm saying? Then I come back, this shit ain't the shit I want. And I don't feel like calling nobody and cussing them out, and, you know what I'm saying? Because they took their time to go take me where I need to go or whatever, man. But shit, it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, shit, you just gotta accept what come behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is sometimes. You win some, you lose some. You feel me? But one thing you don't do, you don't quit. You know what I'm saying? You don't quit, period. You don't quit. You don't feel sorry. You don't look for empathy or sympathy. You don't look for none of that shit. You just go. You feel me? That's all the blind homie can tell you that he do. I got a strong support team, and shoot, yeah, I be on go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something I want to do, you know what I'm saying? But since losing,
Showing items 9 to 15 of 20.
Since losing my right eye and having to have a prosthetic in my right eye, it's been a little more difficult for the blind homie to do certain things, like, especially like being in public. But if y'all don't, hold on, y'all.
Showing items 8 to 15 of 20.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. So what I think happened is that I think my lamp had went out. So if it's back on, y'all just let me know. If y'all can see me, let the blind homie know. You feel me?
At Nolanmua-HAB, yo, how your day, bro? Button.
Oh, my day been
Tap
good.
to activate.
Been good, been wonderful. I hope everybody else had a wonderful, safe, productive day too as well. But yeah, y'all, like I was saying, after losing, because my right eye was really my dominant eye that's allowed me to see everything. So since they took that one, you know what I'm saying, it's been like pitch black. But something that do help sometimes if is like because sometimes people may come in my room, they leave my light on, or I might turn my light on and forget it's on. So I have to sit with my eyelids closed to see if I can see the light bounce off my eyelids and everything like that. Sometimes that help, but one thing that do help is having a phone that you can be like, hey, is some light on in here? You see a light on? And that motherfucker be like, yeah, there's a light on. It's in the ceiling. Bam, there we go. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I just pray they keep on enhancing technology. You feel me? Y'all, man, let's talk about this shit, y'all. First thing, y'all, we gonna talk about, y'all. Look, I was listening to the news last week, man, and they was talking about, like, what them people named ISIS, y'all. I think ISIS should be investigated. Y'all don't feel like ISIS should be investigated, man? I think ISIS should be investigated, bro, because they supposed to be getting, the illegal immigrants that's terrorizing communities and causing havoc in the communities and all that type of stuff, bro. But they snatching up people who's getting like degrees and and not, not being violent in the community. They snatching people who's actually trying to help build communities and damn um supporting the community, doing community service acts and all this type of stuff, bro. Like I was listening to the news last week, bro, and them motherfuckers ended up snatching some. I believe they were saying she was born in Honduras, and then her parents ended up moving here or something like that, or she was born here in America, but they didn't um complete her citizenship or something like that, and she ended up like getting degrees in certain things and stuff like that. And ISIS still came and captured this woman and took her back to her Honduras, bro. Like I thought that was really up, bro. Like for you to take someone who's actually, you know, doing something with themselves. You feel me? They actually this woman was actually doing something with herself. She was going to school, getting degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, helping our community and all this type of stuff, bro. And ICE came and swooped her up and basically kicked her out the country, bro. Like and to me, from my blind point of view, y'all, to me that shit just felt I felt so bad for her. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know Shawty, but I just felt bad for her. You know what I'm saying? And to be in a country where we allow that type of stuff to happen, bro. Granted, she's not a full-fledged citizen, but it's not like she wasn't a citizen out here that wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? She was actually trying to better herself. You know what I'm saying? Better those around her, help those around her and stuff. And they snatched her up, bro, and sent her back to Honduras, man. So how do y'all feel about that, bro? If you don't mind letting the blind homie know, man, what you think about that, bro? Because to me, that was kind of effed up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was effed up for ISIS to do that. Like I think they went a little too far when they did that one right there. Like they whole agenda for making ISIS was to get those out the country who's creating havoc. You know what I'm saying? Who's out there unaliving people. You know what I'm saying? The ones that's, as Miss Lowdown would say, the ones out there that's with the shittakers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if y'all haven't yet, go check out Miss Lowdown. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my guy, Music 101 CEO. Y'all go check him out. You feel me? Give him a shout out. Y'all check out Sadie Nash too as well. Make sure y'all go to holler at my boy Ratchet TV. Check him out. Tell him the blind homie sent y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for him too as well. But yeah, y'all. For me, for ISIS, bro, that issue's messed up. What ISIS did to Shawty, bro. Like I just couldn't condone that. I really couldn't. I did that. That did not make me feel like a good American citizen, right there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we all know Donald Trump has his ish going on and all that kind of stuff, but like, I think that was too far. You feel me? And granted, he has done some things to help, but the ISIS stuff, bro, like I really think he need to come up with something, new to prevent something like that from happening again, bro. Because to me, that was straight up wrong. No, I ain't vote for Trump. I ain't no Trump fan. I ain't none of that ish. You feel me? I just, I mean, it ain't, if you can't beat them, join them or no shit like that. It's just, you gotta know when a motherfucker know what they doing when they doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand and see what he's trying to do. You feel me? But I don't think he should be wasting time belittling Joe Biden and Joe Biden camp, bro. You in office now, so you should do what you supposed to do while you in office. Damn everybody else who was in office before you and all that type of ish. You in there now, Trump, so you should focus on that. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, y'all, Nah, I really hate to say this, y'all, but when he ain't in prison no more, they might try to unalive his ass again, y'all. I'm just saying. I hope not. But on the real tip, they might try to smoke Trump ass again, bro. Like straight up. They can't put him in jail. You feel me? They can't stop the corruption in ISIS. You know what I'm saying? They can't control anything he doing in the White House. You feel me? I don't know what type of dirt he got on them people. But yeah. Trump might not live to see 90. Y'all. I'm sorry. They might try to smoke him, bro. I'm sorry. How he is 70 something? Well, he might not make it to see 82. They might try to smoke his ass, bro. As soon as he leave office, I'm sorry, y'all. Trump, you better keep your security guards around you, bro. Cause yeah, them people that don't really like you, bro. They might be plotting right now. They probably just waiting on you to get out of office, bro. I just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need a real Nick conversation, you know what I'm saying? I give you a real conversation, Trump, but you ain't no. So I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you gonna act if I give you this information. But you know, if you know like I know, bro, you better keep your nose up. You better be sniffing on what's going on in there, bro. Cause yeah, they definitely plotting on you, bro. Yeah. They definitely plotting on you. But y'all, let's go. What women, ladies, baby mamas, BMs, whatever they calling y'all today, bro. Y'all help me understand why a Chicago female allowed her child to be amongst her baby daddy worst enemy. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all heard me right. Yeah, she did what? She did what? What she did, blind homie? Yeah, she beefing with her baby daddy. So to piss her baby daddy off even more, she let her child or her baby daddy child or they child, however you want to put it, chill with his worst enemy. We don't say op. We don't like that word. So we just gonna say his number one enemy, his worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she did that, y'all. I don't know why baby mama get mad at their baby daddies and do that type of stuff, y'all. Let me see. Hold on, y'all think I'm lying, huh? We can look it up right quick. Q50 with Fatso son. Let me see. Hold on. What his name? YSB. Hold up, y'all. We gonna find her. Cause she was tripping when she did that. What the hell going on? What you doing? Y'all ain't got nothing but time. Y'all chilling with the blind homie. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Shoot, it's Monday. Q50 with YSN Fatso son. Do it like this. Well, here you go. I don't want his music though. They gonna make me type the whole thing out, bro. Yeah, I just couldn't believe she did this, bro. She did this in Chicago. Y'all know what's going on in Chicago right now? Bro, I die. I don't even want to go visit Chicago, bro. Oh, here you go. It's just
Things just got real ugly, and Fatso can do nothing but telling Q50 to not come back to Chicago after Q50 took his baby mother and daughter on a family trip. And looks like Q50 is serious about stepping into the father role, because he's even think about adopting Fatso's daughter. You got kids? Huh? You got kids? I do got a daughter now. Now I got a daughter. I don't know how old she is though, but now she is my
daughter. I don't know how old it is.
My new daughter. My daughter. I adopted her, basically. Things just got real ugly, and Fatso can do nothing but telling Q50 to not come back to Chicago after Q50 took his baby mother and daughter on a family trip. And looks like Q50 is serious about stepping into the father role, because he's even think about adopting Fatso's daughter. You got kids? Huh? You got kids? I do got a daughter now.
Oh, he trolling like a mother,
y'all. Now she probably my legacy. I said, now my new daughter, my daughter, I adopted her, basically. Things just got real ugly. Fatso can do nothing but telling Q50.
Yeah, y'all, and his baby mama, his baby mama allowed that ish to happen, man. Like, I don't know what the hell they got going on in Chicago, but hey, if you live in Chicago right now, bro, be careful. Yeah, I'm stuttering. Be careful. You know, like that Kevin Gates stuttering. I'm stuttering. Yeah. Yeah, be careful, bro. I don't know why she did that, y'all. That was real foul. You know what I'm saying? For her to do something like that. Like, why she end up jeopardizing her child's life like that, her own life like that, by doing something like that, and knowing, you know, what's going on in Chicago and how dangerous something like that could be. You feel me? Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, them Chicagoans, bro, they really throwing the switches out there. Yeah, they gonna Swiss cheese you by that, something like that, bro. It ain't no hands. You can't throw hands. They ain't throwing hands for nothing like that, bro. Nah, they ain't throwing hands. Ain't nobody, not in Chicago. They don't do the LA rules. They gonna Swiss cheese you. And Shawty might end up in the blender some way, cause she playing. She playing. That jump about to get dangerous, y'all. And I don't. Somebody need to either remove her out the way and the child, and just let that between Fatso and Q50, or she might go before Q50. Somebody, it's finna be some ish happening in Chicago, and I think Chicago know it, cause Chicago watching that too. Chicago know how Q50 get down and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, y'all shouting with me. Y'all better. Yeah. Come on. But Chicago, they know how Q50 get down. They know how Fatso get down too. So like, that's definitely finna. Yeah, that's finna crank up, y'all. And I just hope them brothers be safe. I hope Shawty be safe. And I pray to goodness. I pray to God, y'all, that the child will be safe, bro. Because when the baby mama did that, she implicated the child in all that. And from what's been going on in Chicago, either one of them fellas would get ran down on, you know, with a kid around them, no matter what. Especially with something like what Fatso baby mama did. So, you know, I don't understand why you know, baby mamas do stuff like that, because y'all beefing with the baby daddy. Y'all got y'all own personal issues with the baby daddy, or he ain't giving you the money that you want. Take your ass to motherfucking work. Shoot. You know, he ain't supposed to support you, the child, the home, your nigga, your other child with your nigga. Damn. I be asking for too goddamn much, bro. Like, straight up, they be asking too much. You feel me? But that situation that Fatso baby mama put their child in is a very dangerous situation, and I hope they taking that serious, man. I really hope Fatso really think about, you know, his next move before he make it, bro. And I really hope that, you know, he realized that they just trying to troll him, you know what I'm saying, to trick him off the streets, and he don't fall for it. You feel me? But I also hope Shawty allow him to see his child the way she should let him see his child. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I hope she understand, you know, how wrong she was, you know, with doing that, bro. I pray she sees that. You know what I'm saying? Because if she don't, it's gonna be some people getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, you know, those guys are grown. You feel me? But hopefully, you know, somebody step in and prevent that from happening. Because we gonna either see a child lose his father to the grave, or a child lose their father to the prison system. And we seen enough of that in rap within the past 5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got Rondo and Lil Durk, Lion W. Melly. Young Thug just got out. YFN Lucha just got out. Hood Rich Pablo Juan just got out. But you still got guys like Casanova 2 times still in there. K Flock. LBG Butter. Well, what's his name just came home. Pooh just came home. So yeah, the feds are definitely looking into the music industry or entertainment industry, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's the movie, music, pop culture, rock culture. Well, they ain't in the country and rock culture. I kind of flexed on that one, my bad. But they definitely in the pop culture, hip hop culture, R&B, soul music. I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, man, hopefully, you know, somebody step in and help them boys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can figure this out as men, and it won't get too far where either of them will have to lose their careers or lose their life to the prison system or to the graveyard. You feel me? But let's get to this next thing, bro. Yeah, we got to get to this, bro. Anybody seen the documentary that 50 Cent came out with on Netflix? The what is it called? The Sean Combs Reckoning, or the Diddy Reckoning, or whatever it's called. How y'all feel about that, bro? Fellas, come on, fellas, y'all know 50 Cent got to be feeling some type of way in order for him to make this damn documentary, right? Like, bro, got to be feeling some type of way. Like, cause he really didn't mention anything about this documentary until we found out that Daphne Joy was gonna be Miss John Doe in the Diddy trial. You feel me? So, and I listened to, I definitely
At Marabellinaires 2201. Hi, button.
What's up, love?
Showing items 15 to 21 of 30. Tap to activate.
The way in y'all case, I watched and listened to the Diddy Reckoning, or Sean Puffy Combs Reckoning, whatever 50 Cent calling that ish. You feel me? And I probably watched 2 episodes, 2 maybe 3.5, something like that in that number. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I can get from that, bro, because a lot of the information that was on there, yeah, we heard from Gene Deal. You know what I'm saying? But and we also heard a lot of that with Roger Bond, when he gave his interview to Vlad TV or whatever it was. So a lot of the stuff that was on that documentary, we have heard before. You feel me? We definitely heard before. You know what I'm saying? But for 50 to do what he did, bro, like that's beyond petty to me, bro. That's like, fellas, y'all got to, bro. Y'all got to feel what I feel, bro. Come on now. Y'all don't think, bro, 50 was still hot with what Diddy did to his baby mama? Y'all don't think that nigga was mad, bro? Y'all don't think 50 Cent was mad? It had more to do than just Diddy asking him to take him shopping, bro. No. No. We ain't even gonna play that 50. 50. As soon as you come out in public and say everything else, but you won't tell her that Diddy beat you, bro. He beat you. Diddy. You want to admit that Diddy beat you, bro, at your own game, bro. See, you thought Diddy was soft, and yeah, that nigga might be, like he might be, in certain areas, but that nigga did some gangster shit. You 50, yeah, he. If y'all don't think 50 was in here out hearing about all the stuff that Daphne Joy was doing to Diddy, knowing she didn't do all that with 50, she did all that with Diddy. She ain't do none of that with 50. Yeah, she made a child with him. You know what I'm saying? Just two grown people with a little puppy love or horny as hell, and they end up with a child. Yeah, I said them niggas horny as hell. Yeah, they end up with a child. Yeah. Cause, but look, see what 50 ain't saying though. He actually had real feeling for Daphne Joy. May not been a lot, but he had some. You feel me? He may try to play to the public, to his fans that, nigga, that just my baby mama. I don't give a fuck about. Yeah, y'all seen how he was trying to drag Daphne Joy, but he was hurt about that. He was hurt, cause if he wasn't hurt about it, 50 would have never said nothing. He would have never said nothing. If he ain't really give a ish, bro. If 50 didn't really give a shit about what Diddy did to Daphne Joy, he wouldn't have said nothing. He wouldn't have been trying to dog her on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it was. And he damn sure wouldn't have came out with this documentary, bro. And it's a few people in that documentary that should be ashamed of themselves, like Kurt Burrows. I wonder how much 50% paid him, bro. Because allegedly, and we just gonna say allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And again, this is all alleged and for your entertainment purposes only. You feel me? We just having fun, having a little convo with the BlindHomie. You feel me? But ain't no way in hell that Kurt Burrows did not know what Diddy was doing. You know what I'm saying? In the documentary, he tried to make us all feel bad, like, Diddy gave me 25% of the company, then he came back and snatched the 25%, telling me he gonna give it back to me, and I ain't never gave it back. He ain't never give it back to me. Nigga, we don't care. And so what? I'ma just tell you what everybody think, Kurt Burrows. Bitch, you should have never gave it back to him. You should have never gave it back to him. Yep. You should have never gave it back to him. You dumb as hell for that. You the dummy for that. If you ain't getting no money out of that, when you gave that 25% back to Diddy, you dumb as hell for that. Cause you see, what the BlindHomie would have been thinking, like, bro, didn't the Biggie album just go like do Diamond after a certain time or something like that? You know what I'm saying? All these artists that we work with, didn't they albums start to hit platinum after a certain time? And yeah, that's what the BlindHomie would have been thinking, bro. Like, I've been thinking about all that, but you want me to give you all this, and I get nothing. You want me to give you all this, and I get nothing. No backup pay, no royalty pay, no I helped started the company pay. I was there when you started the company pay. I was there when you left Andre Harrell pay. You You gave up all that, Kurt Burrow. But nigga like me would be like, hell nah, you better go fuck yourself, Diddy. Yeah, you better go. Yeah, you better go do something. I'm not giving up my 25%. So my family got to eat too, Nick. What you mean? Bruh, I help you do this stuff too, bruh. Like, I wasn't just doing nothing. That's how I would have been if I was Kurt Burrow. You feel me? Kurt Burrow was just like, yeah, he was like, he was all like, yes, sir, I give it back to you. It's no problem. You can have it. Just give it back to me when you can, okay? And everything will be okay. Yeah, that's what Kurt Burrow was like. Like, yes, sir, I give it back to you. I mean, it's yours anyway. You are bad boy. You know, you bad boy. Kurt Burrow, you bad boy. Yeah. So Diddy stole that nigga 25% back, and Kurt Burrow shit come goddamn 12:30 at night, he still getting punched in that. Diddy still, you better not tell nobody I took the 25% back from you. You hear me? y'all remember what Gene Deal said Kurt Burrow was about? Bro, y'all bro, like Kurt, y'all know. Don't be acting like y'all don't know, you know, shit allegedly goddamn Diddy was getting in Kurt Burrow cheap. That's why he gave her that 25%. He gave her that 25%, buddy. You dumb as hell, Kurt Burrow. Yeah, you dumb as hell, man. I'm sorry. And then you rolled for Diddy for so long, you feel me? Just to end up inside of a a 50 Cent documentary. Bro, I ain't even finna call you, bro. Nah, we ain't finna do that, bro. Bro, you gave up. Bro, you gave up your sugar daddy, Kurt Burrow. No, I ain't lying, bro. You gave up your sugar daddy. You gave up your sugar daddy to 50 Cent. So how much 50 really gave you, Kurt? That's what we want to know. How much 50 really gave you? I mean, you such a chump, bro. He probably gave your head 20 band. Everybody probably got about 50, 75, 100, except you. Cause 50 know, like, shit, bitch ass nigga, you ain't nothing but you just Diddy hoe. I'm telling y'all, man, like, if he would, bro, look, Kurt Burrow would just jump from what they say, ick to ick. We ain't gonna say the word, but yeah. Kurt Burrow would just jump from ick to ick. Ew. Y'all feel me? Like, for real. Cause y'all know how hard he was riding Diddy. Oh, hold on. That's my bad. I meant to say, y'all know how much he was backing Diddy. Come on. Y'all know this already, bro. So for him to jump into this documentary against his sugar daddy, yeah, that nigga sugar daddy, bro. Yeah. Diddy was your sugar daddy. Kurt Burrow, we know. So you finally got mad at your sugar daddy because what? He ain't never give you back your 25%? That's what it is? Cause you jumped on that documentary a little too fast, but like, y'all don't think he jumped on that document, Kurt Burrow? Y'all don't think Kurt Burrow jumped on that document a little too fast? I think he jumped on that document a little too fast. Yep, I see it. I think he jumped on that a little too fast. He wasn't supposed to do that. All the time, since Diddy been locked up, he can't support you right now. He can't soothe your heart. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He can't apply no pressure to you, Kurt Burrow. He can't apply that pressure to you from the back. So now you rocking with 50. You shouldn't do your mans like that, Kurt Burrow. I'm just saying, bro. Don't act like Gene Dill ain't give us the scoop. We know the scoop, bro. You know it's all good. You let Diddy flavor camp you. It's all good. We not judging you for that. What we trying to say is, nigga, you look like a bitch for ride with Diddy for so long and then jump on 50 Cent bandwagon when you know 50 Cent got an issue with Diddy. When you know 50 Cent don't like this man because of what Diddy did to his baby mom. We can't even say allegedly because that was in the courts. Yeah, they put that on public record. Like 50 Cent baby mama was getting she was getting gang trained. Shit. Hey, at least we know Diddy. At least we know 50 baby mama can take some. She can take some ish. You feel me? Hold up, y'all. Yeah, 50. We know you at 50. I don't want to touch that ish though. I don't want to touch that 50. I don't want to touch that. I recommend you not touch that shit 50. That's why I'm like, I don't know why you so mad about it, bro. Like you must still wanted to hit that. That's why you made that documentary about that man. Yeah, y'all. That's what I think, bro. I think 50 still wanting to hit that. Then he find out, you know, Puffy gave her all this shit. Like he got mad. You know what I'm saying? 50 got mad. Like, oh hell no. Like we finna 50 like I'm finna embarrass both of y'all. Like that's how petty he is, bro. Like to be one of the let's be honest, bro. The top 5 entrepreneurs in the rap game is, now I hate to say, well, I ain't gonna give no order, all right? We just gonna give a name, all right? So we got Master P. Man, we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Dre retired, so let's move Dre out the way, okay? California, we ain't talking about Dre. Dr. Dre is out the way. Look, Dr. Dre is a goddamn billionaire. These dudes here ain't no billionaires yet. They might have sold 1 billion records, but ain't nobody telling us that they're a billionaire. So we ain't talking about Dr. Dre is excluded from this, all right? So we got Birdman, Master P, QC, Gotti, and Jay-Z. Those are top entrepreneurs in the rap games. When we talking about male entrepreneurs, okay? Those are top. All right? I'm sorry, ladies. I keep licking my lips. I hope y'all ain't forgive me. Yeah, don't. That's that. I can't help it. Okay? Don't get too excited. I'm just playing. But those are the top entrepreneurs in the rap game. You feel me? And we gotta put Diddy too. So 6, we gotta put Diddy. Those are the top 6 entrepreneurs in the rap game. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? For 50 Cent to do what he's doing compared to those guys, bro, like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me. It don't. Like that nigga, out of all them, 50 Cent is the most pettiest, bro. Like I thought Drake was petty. I thought Drake was petty. But your boy 50 take that to a whole new level, bro. Don't make 50 your enemy, okay? Just don't. Cause if you do, I mean, and if you do make him your baby mama, I mean, damn. If you do make him your enemy and you smash his baby mama, that nigga gonna make a documentary about you. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. For the blind homie sake, don't do it, y'all. Stay out 50 way. We see how he play now, bro. Like that, bro. He's hurt. I don't care what nobody. 50 Cent cannot come out and say, I'm not mad Diddy did that to Daphne. He can't come out and say that, bro. He can't. Ain't nobody gonna believe him. Ain't no dude in America is gonna believe him. Yeah, ladies, if it's another guy calling the guy dude, we cool with that. But y'all, we don't like females calling us dude. Yeah, we don't like that age. We don't like that, you know. Like, what the you mean, dude? Like, who the hell you calling dude? Oh, yeah, we don't like that. My bad, y'all. That's a whole nother conversation for a different day. But anyway, yeah, out of all them, 50 is the most pettiest, bro. Like, don't make 50 your enemy. Do not do that. Cause it's gonna end up sad for you. He gonna make a whole documentary about you. You feel me? He gonna dig up whatever he can dig up about you. He might go to your old classmates, see what information they got about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might talk to your principals, your teachers. Yeah, 50 that petty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He gonna do some ish like that. So y'all stay on 50 good side. I mean, if you give a damn. I don't give a damn. It's just as a man, bro, like I can't get on that 50. Dang. As a man, bro, I can't get on that 50. I just can't, bro. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the rest of the documentary, to be honest with y'all. I don't know, cause it's just, I mean, if you listen to Diddy's court case, what's the purpose of watching the documentary? Cause shoot, the court case had way more way more I don't want to say this, yeah, despising things in it, bro, than what the documentary had. Shit, the doggone court case was more adult rated than the damn documentary. You feel me? So I just really looked at it to see what was going on, bro. I really wanted to see if Gene Deal was gonna be in there, and he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Gene Deal was not in there, so I just kind of stopped watching it, bro, because I think really Gene Deal had majority of the information. You know what I'm saying? That could have been having the people like, what, huh, to those who haven't really seen Gene Deal give interviews and everything like that, bro. But 50, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong. That man already locked up in prison, bro. Like, he already locked up, bro. He out the way, bro. So, yeah, if y'all, bro, y'all gonna tell me 50 ain't a snitch right now, bro? No, or what we gonna say? He just got other people to snitch for him, like Kurt Burrows. I'm surprised he ain't have Well, I need to watch the rest of it, maybe, cause maybe he did have Stevie J and y'all know what Stevie J and y'all know what they say Stevie J and Diddy been up to. Go ask, go. You ain't gotta take my word for it. I put my hands up. Shit, hey, go ask Faith Evans. She know. Faith Evans know. Yeah. Faith Evans know. I ain't gotta say nothing, bro. Faith Evans know. And what y'all think about Beyonce right now and Jay-Z? How they going to everybody concerts and performances and things like that? Well, everybody but Brandy. They're not showing Brandy no love, and they better watch out. They better watch out, bro. Cause if Ray J decide to run his mouth, Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna be messed up. You feel me? Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna be messed up. So I suggest they play. I suggest Jay-Z and Beyonce play their cards carefully when it comes to Ray J. Cause Ray J know a lot about the Carters. He do. I ain't been around y'all, but according to sources, Ray J know a lot about the Carters. Let's see. Ray J comments on Beyonce and Jay-Z. Hold on, let's see what Bootsy had to say.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online.
Yeah, we will be doing reaction videos later this week.
If you have diabetes or know anyone dealing with it, you understand. We love y'all and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B and take all the pictures and all that. I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest 2 stars in the world. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So we know you there. Just, y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull up, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are going to give us. Jay-Z and Beyonce, please, and I know Brandy and Ryan are going to hate this, but please pull up and say what's up to B. And if y'all there, this y'all 6th or 7th time being at the Brandy Monica tour, or the Monica Brandy tour. Y'all ain't said what's up to B at all. I just don't think that that's okay. I love you guys. Come on, Jay. Come on, B. Let's do the right thing, all right? I love you. 3 hours later.
Let's see.
Top of my stuff. What's up, Taco? JJ, look around the table. Hey, baby. Hey. Hey. You want some tacos? I think I might have me another baby too, because maybe mine still works. I don't know. I might be treating my 4 million instead of 400 million. You want some tacos? Still got it. I'm getting beautiful babies, beautiful mothers, beautiful family. I dream of a life like that. I do.
Nah, we gonna cut it right there. But first off, Ray J, but let me tell you something. When your baby mama came to the crib, bro, it was okay for you to have your pistol out somewhere. In my blind side point of view. But and Shawty was wrong for bringing another dude to your crib without your consent. You feel me? But for you to pull that pistol out, because you basically, whether you pointed at her or not, I couldn't see the video, but whether you pointed at her or not, bro, it's almost like you basically had it out for her. You feel me? With y'all kids around. So you wrong for that, bro. You feel me? I feel you on the Jay-Z, Beyonce. They should be hollering at Brandy if they gonna take all these pictures and do things like that with Monica. I feel you. But the reason the BlindHomie thinks they not doing that is because of your connections with Diddy. And we know that Jay-Z and Beyonce are trying to sever themselves with anybody who had or has or have currently any dealings with Sean Puffy Combs. Why the hell you think Jay-Z had his lawyers come out and say him and Diddy had no relationship? After we all seen the relationship that Diddy and Jay-Z have. Yeah, think about that. Yeah. He don't want to. They don't want to deal with you, bro, because of this Diddy issue, and they trying not to get themselves in an investigation as well, which I really think is a little too late because it would seem as if the powers of the state of New York want Jay-Z and Roc Nation, I think, investigated. If anybody gonna go down for anything that has to do with Roc Nation, it's gonna be Jay-Z. It's not gonna be Desiree Perez. She's going to remove herself from anything that Jay-Z has done or has his name on and try to rebrand Roc Nation. So upcoming artists, y'all be foolish enough to go join Roc Nation if you want. And I really hate that Quincy, Florida's own Bobby Fishkill is a part of Roc Nation. That's why we haven't heard a lot of his music. If he get with somebody else like Epic, Sony, or something like that, where he can have collabs, with a lot of these major artists, Quincy, Florida, Tallahassee, 850, they would be able to be proud of their artists. The same way, they have Lou Taylor, I think that's his name. Lou Tyler, that's it. You feel me? Somebody who has done collaborations with somebody like Bryson Tiller and things like that. You feel me? But yeah. Ray J, they not trying to fuck with you, bro, because you cool with Diddy. And they not trying to associate themselves with anything to do with Diddy because they don't want to be investigated. They don't want their name at all brought up in anything to do with Diddy. They don't. So I don't really know if they gonna holler at Brandy or not, even though you came out publicly and said that. They might not give a F. You feel me? They might not. Like I say, all because of your relationship with Diddy. But y'all, we got one more thing before we get up out of here, man. And to all my Tupac fans, if you remember 1994, I think it was 1995, the Quad Studio situation, man. We remember what Tupac had to say about that situation, right? And we remember how everybody else that was at that studio before Tupac got their claims and everything like that. After looking at more research, y'all, this what the BlindHomie come to before I get up out of here. First thing first, I personally don't think the Notorious B.I.G. knew of anything to do with what happened to Tupac in the elevator. However, because of the connections that Diddy had around that time with guys like Haitian Jack, with guys like Jimmy Henchman. Okay? I believe Pac felt that because Diddy had these connections, he should have known what was going on. Why he was robbed, why he was shot. They should have prevented it. That's how he felt. You feel me? That's what Pac felt like. Okay? Like I say, I don't believe, and I stand on this, that Biggie knew anything about what was about to happen. But I do assume that Diddy did, because he was one of the major names out there, along with Haitian Jack and along with Jimmy Henchman. You feel me? So, and I also don't believe Stretch had anything to do with anything. But I'm going to tell you why I believe Tupac feel like Stretch had something to do with anything. Okay? So when you listen to Tupac explain what happened, first thing he say is that Stretch and his homie gets on, they hit the floor. True. They unarmed. That's the number one thing you supposed to do that. You feel me? But in Pac mind, he's thinking like, nigga, you 6'8", you 6'9", nigga, just I got the pistol. You grab him, I can pop him, we can move. You feel me? That's what Pac was thinking. Like, nigga, you big enough to grab him and hold him from shooting the gun. So I can so Pop like so I can pop him. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't go down like that. You feel me? So when Pac got shot and they allegedly say he shot himself, and he's like, where the fuck Stretch is at and all this, when he come out the elevator and the first person he see is Diddy and people who's tied to Diddy, like, wouldn't that make you think they have something to do with it too? You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just the fact that he didn't trust Diddy. He didn't trust the whole New York because he knew that somebody had to know. Somebody had to know what was about to happen to him before it happened. And they did not tell Pop. Somebody had to know. Somebody. Definitely. And I don't think it was Biggie, nor do I think it was Junior Mafia. But I definitely do assume and under assumption that Diddy knew, because back then Jimmy Henchman would have had a little more power in the street than what Diddy had or what Puffy had at that time. You feel me? So Pop was not wrong for feeling how he felt, because he say like, hey, I saw Lil C, so I'm like, hey, that's my nigga. They're like, I'm finna go kick it with my homies after I drop this verse. You know what I'm saying? So right then when he saw Lil C's, he let his guard down. That would make him think Biggie them knew too. You feel me? He let his guard down when he saw Lil C. He wasn't thinking about nothing no more. He wasn't thinking about shit was gonna happen. You feel me? He wasn't. He wasn't thinking about anything. No violence, no nothing. He was just thinking about going there, helping a young artist, you know what I'm saying, who was trying to get his name out there. He was doing that favor for another big homie who I believe Pac had respect for at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he was thinking. So when the alleged robbery happened and the shooting happened and nobody was beside him, you feel me? When he came to that floor where Biggie was by himself, because allegedly he was by himself. Stretch was gone, everybody was gone, because I believe they thought he was dead or something like that. So when he walked out that motherfucker, and all he see is Diddy, he see Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack, they say, all these people. So like all the main players in New York at that time he see. So he like, nah, I can't trust nobody in New York now. You know what I'm saying? Because none of the major hitters in New York tried to protect him when he was trying to come there and do a favor for them. Like, y'all, people got to understand, Pop was going there to do a favor for them. You know what I'm saying? So when he got shot, that caused him not to just go into panic or have PTSD, bro. It caused him not to want to gain or have loyalty with anybody in New York. You feel me? His ties to New York was done at that point. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, you got somebody like Napoleon coming out and saying that Stretch came to Pac after he got out the hospital, saying that Jimmy Henchman, he's telling Stretch is telling Pac that Jimmy Henchman is saying you don't want to go to war because you don't have enough money or something like that. So Pac looking, and I would have looked at it the same way, like, nigga, why do you my nigga? You ain't smacked the shit out of this motherfucker for saying this shit to you, to deliver this message to me. Like, that's how Pac looking at it. So when Stretch delivered that message, Pac was just like, nah, I can't trust nobody from New York, bro. Not as much. And let's be real, Pac really loved, he had a passion for Biggie. He had a real passion for Biggie. but they messed it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I'm sorry, you guys, but yeah, like I was saying, man, Pac just like he lost all love for Biggie and everything like that because he felt like Biggie didn't protect him. You know, whether or not Biggie knew what was going on or not, he felt like Biggie didn't protect him, bro. Because if it's anybody should have been waiting on him to get out that elevator or anything, it should have been Biggie. Biggie should have been right there. You feel me? So once that didn't happen, Pac, he was just like, fuck the whole New York. Like, fuck everybody. Like, I can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of people missing. They want to say, you know, I looked at one of the people that was close to Stretch saying that Pac should have still came to his funeral. You feel me? Why would he go to Stretch's funeral when he felt like Stretch, you know, was too close to the people that did what they did to him? You feel me? And definitely, why would he go to that funeral if he felt like they might try to finish him after the funeral or at the funeral or anything like that? So, like, I understand Pac paranoia after the Quiet Studio and everything. Like, I understand and I see now where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, you know, people who don't understand want to blame Pac because of his relationship with Biggie, but they not understanding. Even though Pac was born in Harlem, he's from New York. Pac is from New York. Let's not forget that. He was born in Harlem, New York. Okay? Let's not forget that. But he grew up where in Baltimore, in Atlanta, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or so he really didn't have the connections in New York that Biggie had. Cause around that time, Biggie was the dude. You feel me? Biggie was supposedly be the man. You know what I'm saying? So when Pac realized that Biggie wasn't the man that he said he was, like, it hurt him. You feel me? And then Biggie couldn't do anything to Haitian Jack. Biggie couldn't do nothing to Haitian Jack. That's why Biggie started, when that Quiet Studio shit happened, bro, that's why Biggie was trying to get away from Bad Boy. Because Biggie knew it was ruining his relationship with Pac, bro. And if he was this thing, if Biggie was actually able to get away from Diddy and him and Pac was able to collaborate, bro, do y'all know how big that song would have been today? You know what I'm saying? Just think if we would have had a Biggie and Aaliyah collaboration or a Pac and Aaliyah collaboration. All these people who are not with us right now, the Whitney Houstons, the Pacs, the Aaliyahs, the Biggies, allegedly They downfall was all behind Diddy, Bad Boy. You feel me? So that's your blind homie, you know, blind side point of view on the Tupac situation with the Quad Studio, man. I personally feel like he just felt like he couldn't trust Biggie no more. He couldn't trust Sean G no more. He couldn't trust anybody that he thought he could trust. He couldn't trust Lil C's or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we ended up with Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta understand, like, Pac was actually around Junior Mafia. He was actually around Biggie. You feel me? That's why he had so much to give us on Hit 'Em Up, bro. Because Pac knew, you know, Biggie probably wouldn't have had his name without Pac being there, or if he did, it would have came later on. But man, y'all let the blind homie know what y'all think in the comments. You did. I definitely appreciate my subscribers, my supporters, you know, my grind to winners, rocking with the blind homie. You know, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like, share if you will. You know what I'm saying? And y'all stay tuned to what we got next. You did? I'm gonna check the comments out for a second, see if we got anything new.
Message retract. At Tom Garcia -06M. Chicken or burgers? Button.
Chicken,
Tap to activate.
unless we talking about turkey burgers.
Message retracted. Button. Tap to activate.
See, when they retract the messages, I don't know what.
At Tom Garcia -0. Message retracted. Button. Message retracted. Button. Enable retouch. Message retract. Message retracted. Button. More tools. Message ret. At dot focus underscore. Do you see any light? Button. Message retracted. Button.
Not
Tap to
not
activate.
really no light. It's more of a it's really kind of hard for me to explain, but it's definitely not any light or anything like that. Yeah, like I said, it's just kind of hard for me to explain, but I can't see sunlight. You know, I can feel it. I can feel sunlight on my face or my body if the sun is out or anything like that. But light, personally, no, I can't actually see light.
At Nolan Mua -HAB. Yo, how your day, bro? Button. Message retracted. But at Nolan Mua -HAB. Yo. Button. At Marabellinaires 2201. Hi. But at Marabellinaires 2201. Am sorry for you. But message retracted. Button.
When they retract the
Enable
messages,
retouch.
I don't know what they.
At Marabellinaires 220. At Marabellinaires 2201. Hi. Button. Welcome to live chat. At Marabella. At dot focus underscore. Number 2. Button. At Marabellinaire. Number 2. Button. At Marabellin. Number 2. Message retracted. At Marabellinaires 2201. Hi. But.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Showing
retract
items 4 to 11
messages.
of 30.
I'm guessing it's just doing that. You guys respect each other in the comments now. All right, don't let me start developing moderators where they start blocking y'all. Well, I ain't gonna block y'all, bro, but don't let me start getting moderators where they putting y'all in timeout for saying, you know, the wrong things to your fellow GrindtoWinians in the comment sections. You know what I'm saying? Because all you guys, if you in my comment section, you watching, you know, my live, you viewing my content and things like that, you definitely part of the Grind to Win brain. You feel me?
Message retracted. Button. At dot focus under. Number 2. Message retract. At Nolan Mua -HAB. Yo, how your day, bro? At Marabellinaires 2201. Hi. Button. At Rosa Thorlio 8666. Said hi. But
Hello.
message retracted. Button. Message at dot number 2. Message retract at dot focus underscore. Dot focus outside on all platforms. That's my song. Button. Number 2. Button. Tap to act. Mess at number 2. Button. At number 2. At dot focus underscore. Hold up, how he know the light went out those 6 question mark. At dot focus underscore. Message retracted. Button. At dot focus. Message retracted. Button.
Now,
Tap to
y'all,
activate.
it's kind of hard to explain, bro. You feel me? But your blind homie is very gifted, talented. I'm blessed. You feel me? I'm not a fool by any means. You know what I'm saying? And my body itself is almost like a sensor. So when something ain't right, you know, I can really feel that shit through my body. You know what I'm saying? And everything around me, like where I am right now, you know what I'm saying? I know what's going on in this area. You feel me? So, shoot. And on top of that, your boy got, sometimes if I'm paying attention to your ass, I got bionic ears. But a lot of times, I'm in my own universe, my own world, and I ain't paying attention to ish. You feel me? Just don't make me paranoid, y'all. If y'all don't know, if you don't know, let me put you on game right now. To any of you who don't know law. To any person who's disabled and you watching your blind homie, the blind homie finna tell you. If anyone comes in your circumference, come in your, well, I ain't gonna talk to y'all like I really did. If anybody come in your area and you feel, and it's only just for, you know, my people with visual issues or with a disability, period. If anybody come in your area and they feel aggressive to you, they make you feel nervous or paranoid, or they make you feel like they trying to put you in danger or anything like that. If you own a firearm, you are able to light that, and you can go counterclockwise if you want to. You feel me? I don't know how much room I got right here, y'all, but you can, you know what I'm saying? Counterclockwise if you want. You feel me? So y'all need to be careful when you dealing with somebody with a disability, bro. Because if y'all make us feel any kind of way, where we got the right to defend ourselves, however we got to defend ourselves. You feel me? That means that to anybody who's not a fan or not paying attention to or hating on the blind homie or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? If you come in my circumferences and you make me feel uncomfortable, and I feel like something is about to happen or go wrong, bruh, I can smoke your ass with no issue. You feel me? I can smoke you with no trouble. Like point blank period. Yes. Legally, according to the law, I can smoke you. Point blank. I mean, and I don't even, and I might not hit you. But I damn sure I can go counterclockwise. I go clockwise. Bruh, I go 360, 180, 250, 190, whatever circle you want to create. Crescent moon, full moon. Yeah, those are our rights. So, know your rights when you're dealing with a person with a disability, because they definitely got a right to smoke your ass if you in their area, threatening or anything like that. Yeah, they definitely can smoke you. So I just want you sighted ones to know. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna do no time. You feel me? They're not gonna do no time. Their firearm is not gonna get confiscated unless it's stolen or anything like that. Yeah. Ain't none of that is gonna happen. You feel me? So, don't be trying to come around sneaking up on the blind homie, cause I carry, okay? Nah, for real, I carry. But don't so don't be trying to do that ish. You feel me? Cause I can't see what's around me, and I will light this bitch up. You feel me? I'm talking about. I'm gonna let the clip go. I'm gonna load that bit. I'm gonna reload that up and let it go again, bro, until I feel like I'm safe. You feel me? So you better say my name. If you know if you see the BlindHomie Rico Richy, BlindHomie, you better say something. You better announce yourself. Hey man, y'all, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with the BlindHomie, man. And I definitely see y'all on the next one, man. Don't forget, on the next one, on the next live, bro. We doing some reaction videos, so I hope to see you, hear you there. You did? Hey, peace.
Top fans. Finish. Are you sure you want to stop stream? Tap to activate. Okay, button. YouTube. Tap to activate.